for any info on the tickets or the show, but I will hand you a pair here now. 2 for the Bad Friends podcast. Good luck. 216-578-1007. Be caller 10 or 800-348-1007.
Let's be real. Sleeping with your teacher is hot. Just be careful if you're homeschooled. Mom, stop it!
Now back to the Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.
Control of your memory, Nixon back again. Moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, punk rock, Beckett, wrecking Palestine, terror on the airline, Ayatollahs in Iran, Russians in Afghanistan, Wheel of Fortune, Sally Ride, heavy metal, suicide, foreign death, homeless vets, AIDS, crack, burning jets, hypodermics on the shore, China's on a martial law, rock and roll and go to wars, I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning.
This guy does a lot of interesting metal covers. Leo Morcioli is the guy. He's out of Norway. Pretty good, right? It was his song, We Didn't Start the Fire. We've gone over that song with a fine-toothed comb here on the show over the years, but songs from 1989, 10 years later. In fact, 24 years today, Billy Joel would go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. March 15th, 1999. Billy Joel went in the same year as Paul McCartney and Bruce Springsteen. It was a banner year for class of 99. And there were some other people that probably got in too, but McCartney, Springsteen, Billy Joel, all getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame almost a quarter century ago on this very day. And is that a song that you'll hear me play Saturday night? No. But there's a little skosh of it there. Our new metal show here on MMS is called 2 Hours to Midnight, and it airs, as the name implies, Saturdays at 10 p.m. Myself, Corey Roddick, Pat Butler, the triumvirate of metalheads here at iHeart. And so each week we're throwing you out a bunch of songs, stuff that we all dig, stuff you've requested. We're going to be playing a couple local bands this weekend. We're easing our way into that. So if you are in a local metal band, you can always submit something to me. The email is 2htm@wmms.com. I can't podcast the show for legal reasons. However, I will post the playlists each week on our 2 Hours to Midnight Facebook page. So that's Saturday. Tomorrow, our friend Jim Twos returns to the show. I think he's doing a one-nighter at Hilarities. I think he's just there tomorrow night. But he's an Alan Cox Show Comedy Tour alum. Very funny dude. One of Bill's oldest friends.
Yes.
And then Friday, we'll be at the Clevelander. I just had a civilian ask me about this morning. Is it true? I like how they posed the question, too. Is it true? Like it was a rumor on the wind, and it needed to be confirmed or denied. Is it true you guys are going to be at the Clevelander? I said, yes, it is. We'll be there starting at 10 a.m. A WMMS World Global Live Stream event is what I'm calling it. Bill and I will be there, and some other people will be there too. We don't have a roll call, but anyone from the WMMS crew could be popping in and out. So that'll be Friday. If you're down here and partying for St. Patty's Day, come by and say hi. You don't have to make it a big thing. You don't have to make it an official pop-in or anything. Just stick it back there in the corner of your mind grapes that we're going to be over at the Clevelander doing some stuff.
You got a little outfit?
I thought I did.
Oh?
But I don't. I thought I did, but I don't know if I do. I might have to go with I had an A outfit, and then I stumbled onto a B outfit that had nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. I go, but this is too good. But I might be back to the A.
I have to go search.
But what do you care? Because you won't be there.
I didn't say I wouldn't be there. I said I don't know.
What do you care? You don't know if you'll be there.
Well, if I show up, maybe that would be an incentive. I want to see Alan's little outfit.
An incentive?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I would think the incentive would be hanging out with the listeners.
And seeing Alan's little outfit.
Little outfit.
Your little outfit.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my outfits littler.
I never imagine you as a person.
Thank you. Well, listen, people have told me that. So many of my ex-girlfriends have told me that, and just for you to confirm that, I'm sure it'll make them feel great.
I just don't look at you as the type of person to walk into like a changing booth or like walk into your room and then walk out like, hey, Gwen, do you like this outfit? And you do a little spin.
I do it all the time.
Do you really?
Sure. Yeah, she's my best sounding board for those things.
Oh,
Contrary to popular belief, I have pretty good style. You'd never know it here because who cares? I'm at work. But when I get dressed, I get dressed. And I grew up with a mom who had an amazing sense of style. So I grew up with that gene, but I am getting to be older, and you kind of do tend to get set in your ways with the way you dress. And so I will always ask Gwen, I go, this, yes or no? And usually she'll go, yeah. But sometimes she'll be like, I go, okay, that's what I need to know.
This whole show is like a little inception for me because when I get up and I'm like, I'm just getting dressed to go to work. This is probably where I'm seen the most by anyone all day. I mean, the people, the salespeople out the door, you guys, and then all the people watching on the live stream. I don't think about that because when I actually get dressed up to go someplace, I might just be going to Target. I'm like, I gotta look cute. I might meet my man here or something.
Right. Far more people will ever see you here than in public.
I don't even think about it.
I take your point.
I'll just throw something on.
That's why I'm so anti-sweatpants. I wouldn't even dress my chimpanzee in sweatpants. Dressed up. It's better to look good than to feel good.
Oh, I've never worn sweatpants.
Bill cosigns whenever I say that.
Don't.
He believes that too.
Feel good first.
Well, I will eventually convince him. Bill and the gorillas, circling it all the way back to monkeys, believe that it's better to feel good than anything else. So, yeah. But, well, think about that, Cody, right? You are getting in better shape. Nobody would blame you if you came in here dressed to the nines, not like you're, Mr. Monopoly or anything, but, dressed. Gwen has given me a hard time before because I'm so concerned with my hair. I go, look, I didn't get into radio to be on camera, but I am on camera every day, like it or not, and I don't like it. But that's what it is. So I got to have everything just the way I want it because I'm on camera.
I think it's better for me to not think about it because
No, you should think about it.
You guys don't want the candid me. You guys want me to put on like an outfit every day and just be like, all right, it's showtime.
I mean, effort's not a bad thing.
Nothing wrong with effort.
I didn't say effort.
I'm just saying we're on camera every day. To a few hundred people, but I mean, again, you're right. That's more than who is going to see you in Target.
Yeah, I'm just saying Target is.
What if one of those Target guys sees you and goes, I think I know who that is, but I'm going to tune into their live stream today and confirm. Clicks in, sees you, goes, yup, that's the guy, but what the hell is he wearing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I definitely Target. I have worn sweatpants. Giant Eagle, I've definitely worn sweatpants. But, like, if I go to Studio West 117 or, like, any of the clubs in the flats, I'm like, ooh, I got to look cute. I don't know who I might see. I'm like, you're going to see anybody. If someone's going to see you that wants to see you, they're going to tune into the live stream. They're going to tune into the show.
Well, that's not necessarily true. That's contingent on them knowing who you are or thinking they know who you are. If they see you and don't know, all they see is a well-dressed dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is always better to be overdressed than underdressed.
With a healthy head of hair.
And you're getting yourself a healthy head of hair. Why not? If you listen to us on iHeartRadio, you can leave us messages there. We got a talkback button. Whether you listen, doesn't matter where you listen, you can leave us messages.
Hey, I was wondering if you can give all us fine customers a refresher of the mission statement. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Well, the mission statement, we haven't gone over that in a long, long time. I'd have to dig through here. Hold on. Let me dig. We haven't added anything to this in a while. It's kind of not become top of mind when we... the mission statement, for those of you who have not been with the show for very long, is just a series of statements that I've kept a list of over the years that I think can apply to just about everyone's life. And furthermore, I think should apply to everyone's life. And some of them are scatological in nature. Others are just kind of, I think, generically helpful. Ironically, number one is never help anyone. Number one on the Alan Cox Show mission statement. Never help anyone. Now, have we deviated from this on a case-by-case basis? Of course, we have. Poundcake just got caught roadside with a pop tire and didn't know what to do. He couldn't change it. A listener to this show might have driven right by him. Said, sorry, number one.
Don't help.
I would be like, you know what, you're right.
So be careful what you ask for, I guess. Tell the person, and again, some of these I've removed some things over the years because they haven't aged well, or I don't think we might find out now that some of these need to go. So listen closely because you can tell me if any of these need to go. Tell the person next to you to shut up. It's number two. And these were all very situational. If it's not in the air, it didn't happen. Well, that's very, very true. Anything that doesn't happen, people go, I'll tell you later on. No, don't tell me. Tell me now. This is what I get paid for. I get paid to talk to you off the air. Kids are dicks. That's universal. No fault of their own.
Even Trump was signing off on that.
Yeah, that's what he just said. Anybody else here not like their kids? Meth and accordions don't mix. Was that, well,
meth ain't so bad. So.
Again, I don't know if that's, I don't know if that still is something that is true or not.
Hey, man, meth ain't that bad.
Find ugly girls locally. I mean, I think that you don't have to travel. These people are like, I met somebody 2 states over. They look exactly like the people here. Give fewer Fs. I think that's good. I think everybody could stick by that. Give fewer Fs about anything. No one needs extra vulva. No. Boobs are boobs. No roomy rectums. Always wipe it off. You're never going to live down a prostate milking. Balls should always be rewarded. I assume that's figurative. My house, my boner. Give that one a star. It's always fun to find fun when things aren't fun. That's an AC original. Fart your farts. It's Bill Squire.
Neat.
Sometimes mom and pop sucks. Yeah, we were talking about everybody just gets a boner over like local businesses fundamentally better to people when a lot of times it's just not true. You can't just run from your saliva. I think that's a Mary Santora.
That's a Mary for sure.
Anyway, and so we haven't added, here's your refresher for the guy who requested it, but nothing earth-shattering there, and we haven't added anything to it in a while, so I'm not, maybe I'll keep that more top of mind when something comes up. Feels like it might be worth adding. Hey, Duke.
Alan, how are you?
I'm good. This is our buddy Duke out there in Bay Village, Bill.
Yeah, I love
my
that.
neck of the woods.
Mr. Holefinger.
Captain Holefinger is what we'll call you from now on. What's going on, Duke?
Yeah, I just, wanted to call and say hello and just, warn you about the upcoming holidays. It gets kind of screwy here in McCleveland, and I was at Flannery's this afternoon, odd thing, and I'm sitting next to these 2 guys, and they're obviously Irish, and I hear them talking, and he says, where are you from? He says, I'm from Dublin. The other guy says, I'm from Dublin, too. He said, well, where'd you go to school? He says, St. Elizabeth. No kidding. He says, I went to St. Elizabeth. He said, when did you graduate? He said, 84. You got to be kidding. He says, I was in 84 also. And I gave a look to the bartender, and he said, well, what's going on with these 2? He goes, it's the Murphy twins. They're drunk again.
Duke. I was going to say, Flannery's right around the corner from us. Don't be a stranger, Duke.
Alan, what's Irish and sits outside all year?
I don't know.
Patty o' furniture.
Patty o' furniture. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Duke.
Thank you, Alan. Have a good one.
All right. I already have a good one. Thank you. There's Duke out there in Bay Village. Patty o' it's so stupid. So silly. I got another message from Jenna if you want to hear it. They just come fast and furious from her.
It's time for Sweet Nothings with Jenna from Poland.
My brother wants to have sex with Alexa.
This has been Sweet Nothings with Jenna from Poland.
Well, there you go. I guess the real question is Alexa a local girl out there in Poland, or is she talking about the Amazon Echo device? Probably the latter, right? She probably...
Yeah, I think it's the device.
Okay, so her brother
Yeah.
wants to have sex with the Alexa in their house. Well, she does have a pretty sultry voice. I don't know. Does it qualify as sultry? I don't know. I mean, every time I hear it, I
wouldn't
think
say
it's super
sultry,
sexy.
yeah.
No?
I mean, to each their own.
I mean, that's Siri, and she can get it going, boy. Yeah. That's pretty good. Siri will have you pointing north in no time.
She gets it moving.
She really does. And grooving. Alan, what's the best comedy open mic in town? Bill Squire? Winner of the Bill Squire Award? What would be the answer to that?
Open mic, I would say LVT. If you want
Lakewood Village Tavern.
Yeah, that's every Wednesday at Judd's Tavern is good too. That's on Tuesdays, I think, at 9:30. Those are like the open mics where you just sign up and go. I have a couple of showcases that I do where you have to sign up in advance. Like I booked the show to keep it from being too long of a show. But, I do East End every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, or High and Dry every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And if you want to be on those shows, you don't have to you can be a new comic and do them. And those are every, you just email booking@billsquire.com if you want to be on one of my shows. And those are well-attended, good shows. Lots of fun.
Bill Squire Award winner, Bill Squire,
Yes.
on stage at those.
If you want to see me, I'm headlining the Funny Stop March 31st and April 1st.
What?
Get tickets at funnystop.com.
I mean, you should have mentioned it before now.
Let's sell these out.
Alan, you can't run from your saliva, is what Poundcake said when he was eating the Carolina Reaper pepper. Your polar blast punishment from a few years back.
See, I don't even remember that.
You can't run. Yeah, because your brain was probably on fire.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember anything. You can't run from your saliva. There you go. Thank you to whoever clarified that.
I remember everything.
You do?
They do.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They
No,
were-
that's great.
They got receipts.
It's an invaluable resource, whether we like it or not. I've got to take a break.